Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks are one of the NBA's hottest teams. They got a 6-game winning streak, in large part because Luka's been the NBA's hottest player as of late. Mavs on the road, still in their state in Texas to take on the Houston Rockets. Luka got a bucket early, but didn't do a lot of damage in the first half of this one, in large part due to the really good play of the Houston Rockets. How about Jalen Green inside for the jam? And then the Rockets moving the rock. Kevin Porter Jr. knocking down a 3. And then KPJ returning the favor to Eric Gordon, who also knocks down a 3. Rockets up by 11. Luka, right before the half, gets just his 3rd field goal at that point to go. It's Houston up at the half. Jalen Green kicks off the 3rd by knocking in the 3. Here's the Don on the other end, trying to find his way, gets that deuce to go. A lot of work for Luka in this one, though, as Kevin Porter Jr. knocks in the jumper. Luka fighting for buckets against Houston. Up fake, and one, because he is the Don. He's starting to find a way to put up a lot of points even when he doesn't have his A game. Mavs cut the Rockets deficit down to 4. Kenyon Martin Jr. It's like, hold on, wait a minute. Let me add a couple points to that lead. Other end we go. One of Chris Paul's guys, Theo Pinson, knocks in the 3. We got a 1-point game in the 4th. Luka creating space. And I always say once he gets within that 3-point line, he's pretty much unstoppable. But in the 4th quarter, it was the Don trusting his teammates. Christian Wood knocks down the 3 plus the foul. Wood had 21 points. And then more Luka giving the rock up, this time inside to Tim Hardaway Jr., who gives the Mavs a 3-point lead. Rockets got a little fight left in them. It's KPJ inside, 2 of his 25 points. Rockets down just a point. But all things considered, it's too much Mavs offense in the 4th from guys not named Luka. Spencer Dinwiddie with the deuce. Luka, by the way, still had 39 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists. But trusting his teammates down the stretch, I think that's a key piece to the Mavericks' success going forward. They win their 7th in a row on the road by 5. I do want to apologize to Luka because this video should be like a lot of other videos in where I just show love to Luka Doncic's greatness. But unfortunately, this will not be one of those videos. And it's not because of Luka, it's because of the Luka fan base. Y'all are getting on my nerves. I did a video the other day in which I talked about how when LeBron James and Luka are on the court together, sometimes LeBron still feels better than Luka. And I'm not mad at anybody for disagreeing with me. Y'all know I like that type of stuff. I'm into all that, by the way. I like back and forth. I like comments. I'm into all that stuff. For those who don't know a lot about me, I had plugs in my head when I was in middle school and high school, like 2 plugs right here in the center of my head. By the way, my fingers still align with the positions of the plugs that I had in my head, right? I still remember the exact spot. I had 2 circles in my head. You could literally, there were some of my friends, I guess I call them friends, they would literally put glasses on the side of my head because I had two eyeballs on the side of my head. I had plugs in my head. So I got made fun of a lot. I got joked on a lot. And just a real quick story. I used to ask God, like I used to be so sad, man. I'm from Memphis, so they used to give it to your boy. I used to ask God, like, why are you putting me through this? And many years later, I was a kid then. Obviously, I'm a man now. Many years later, it's been like the best thing that ever happened to me, right? Because I'm like Teflon. Like nothing really gets to me anymore. Yeah, I think you got to be Teflon to do what I do for a living. I told you that quick story to say, I like comments. But you Luka fans have been getting on my nerves. Boy, y'all been getting on my nerves. Some of the responses I got after I said, you know, sometimes LeBron looks better in these Luka versus LeBron matchups. Some of y'all been telling me, Luka's the GOAT already. Luka's the best in the league. It ain't even close. It's Giannis then Luka, no debate. And I hear the Giannis then Luka. I hear you. But let me just say this to all you Luka fans out there. Y'all guys balling. He is balling right now. Unreal talent offensively. you do realize they play another end of the court. And y'all got irrelevant. As a matter of fact, over the last 10 years, pretty much the most irrelevant defender we've had at his level since James Harden and Steph Curry. It's those three guys. They are the three worst defenders. We're talking about great players that I've seen in quite some time. I'm sorry. I feel a little uncomfortable celebrating Luka's offense and not challenging this dude to be better on defense. So I'm asking you, Luka fans, y'all really feel great about that? Like him putting up all these points on offense and cheating defense like that? Like he ain't even trying. He too great not to be at least decent on defense. He too great. So from now on, until Luka decides to play some defense, from this day forward, I am announcing a new name for Luka. Since he doesn't play defense, his new name is LUKA ONCIC. You heard me correctly. His new name is LUKA ONCIC. I ain't giving him the D because he don't play it. And I need to pause that, by the way. Lord have mercy. LUKA ONCIC is his new name since he decides not to play defense. That's his new name. LUKA ONCIC. All you Luka fans, y'all get on my nerves. Yeah, y'all got balling. He balling. He been balling. If the MVP was about the last 2 to 3 weeks of the season, without him playing defense, Luka would still win the award. So y'all hear me giving it up to him. He's been spectacular this year. I mean, Dallas has relied on Luka, but I still need him to commit to defense. Jason Tatum has gotten significantly better than defense, so don't give me that fact that Luka's still young. Jason Tatum and him ain't too far away from the same age. Don't give me Luka's that great on offense. They didn't have to play defense. Giannis plays defense. He's just that important to the Milwaukee Bucks as Luka is to the Dallas Mavericks. Chris Middleton's been down all year. Drew Holiday is better than anybody Dallas has got. But then after Drew Holiday, I'd argue pretty much Dallas got the next 5 or 6 guys. Maybe you put Bobby Portis in the mix. The point I'm trying to make, since Chris Middleton's been unavailable pretty much all year, Giannis has had to focus on not just offense, but defense as well. What's up? I got any arguments y'all want. So LUKA ONCIC is his new name. Look, Luka's still there. I ain't respect his first name because the offense is there. All right? But that defense is suspect, Dallas. All you Luka fans out there trolling me in my comment section, I don't care. I told y'all I had plugs in my head. I told you. Look, the plugs were for O. O is offense, and Luka's got that. All right? What I'm needing old ONCIC to have is defense. And until he does that, we are taking a D from his name. I might need to pause that one as well. I'm taking a D out of his name. Pause again. All right? LUKA ONCIC is his name. For all you Luka fans getting on my nerves. Y'all guys been great. Be clear, he has been great. But he ain't playing no defense.